Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. As you guys really liked the first 15 tips and tricks video, I am here again with the part 2 with another 15 tips and tricks for elemental dungeons. Let's get right into it. Tip number 1. Mythics do have pity. I heard so many people being so confused that there was no pity in the banner, but there is mythic pity. You get 0.25 mythic pity per roll. You'll only need to roll 400 times to get a guaranteed mythic. This is 40,000 gems. Or 40k gems. Tip number 2. Double jump is a very important ability which can be obtained with some luck and gold. Make sure to check the merchant in the cave or next to the waterfall. The merchant shows at the start of an hour and goes away after 20 minutes. Tip number 3. By double jumping and holding some abilities with an air stop, like light example, you can keep flying in the air without getting hit if there aren't any enemies who use long range attacks. Very handy in Ancient Infinite and the first few 10 to 15 infinite waves in Jungle and Snow Castle. Tip number 4. Corrupted crystals. You can get corrupted crystals from 1 out of 15,000 enemies. You can use this crystal with a 1 out of 3 chance to corrupt your items and it will double the damage on your sword. Tip number 5 are challenges. They cycle hourly and give you 20 gems for completing them once with a cap of 400 gems. But also they give you a chance for mobs to drop lunar shards, which you can use for dash 2 or at the alchemist. The gold chest in the challenges also give you a lot more gold compared to the normal dungeons, so make sure to open those as well. Tip number 6 is the alchemist. It gives you 50-minute potions in exchange for lunar shards. So if you already have the dash v2 and you're not using them for anything, some potions could really be helpful if you are stuck in a dungeon or want some better items or gold. Number 7. If you need more gold, picking up as much rare items or maybe going to an infinite run, you can get a lot of gold from defeating mobs and selling items. The harder your dungeon is, the more gold you get from enemies. Make sure to also open those chests inside the dungeon as well. Tip number 8. Elemental Mastery. Elemental Mastery doesn't just give you more abilities, it also makes you do even more damage. This is why the 2x Mastery Game Pass can also be very useful. Playing with the hardest modes helps the most with Mastery as it gives the most experience. Tip number 9 is blacksmith. If you do enjoy swinging your sword from time to time, you can reforge your blade at the blacksmith for some gold and get better or sometimes worse stats. So make sure you have enough gold. Tip number 10. This is more of an endgame tip, but when you have just unlocked Atlantis and you just want to level up, it might be better to play Snow Hardcore as it gives more XP and it is faster to clear. Tip number 11. Infinite waves gives you gems and a drop every 15 waves, so make sure to not quit before you can reap the rewards. Tip number 12. AFK mode. The AFK mode can be very handy to be in. It can sometimes even give you more gems in one day if you didn't complete the weekly, and you don't even have to be playing. I do recommend using an auto clicker instead of the automatic rejoin mechanic, as it could make you lose gems. Tip number 13. If you want to grind for evil amulets for dash v2, you should go to jungle hardcore, kill the first few enemies, and if a blood moon doesn't come up, you can just reset and instantly retry instead of completing the whole dungeon. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to know on how to get dash v2 in a new video. Tip number 14. Looking for group. If you need help or want to enjoy the bonus friend XP bonus, you can head into the elemental dungeons Discord and to the looking for group chat. There you will most likely find somebody to play with. And for the last one, tip number 15. Item stats. The same item can sometimes have slightly better stats, so make sure to check the difference between them before you upgrade them too much. If you have different sets of armor, you can change them around depending on what stats you need from the completed set bonus. Thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video and like my content, please like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on if you want to see more of my content. Thank you and see you later.